The reason you're here is probably one of two. You're outrageously indebted to your credit card company, and you're grasping at straws in the form of a high school student taught video about a life skill. Or, you've never touched a credit card in your life, and in that case, you're ahead of the game. Kudos to you!
It's one of two extremes. There's no in between. Just like how there's no in between versus in credit and debit.
You're in debt, or you're not. Here's why you are!
So what even is a credit card?
So Emma, what is credit?
So Emma, what even is a credit card?
Well, Alvin, I'm glad you asked. A credit card lets you spend money that isn't your own. And then, crippling debt! You see, credit cards have interest, and if you don't pay back what you spent by the end of your grace period, well, you're screwed, honey.
This thing, the grace period, is the amount of time you're given to pay back what you spent without interest.
What's interest? It's hell.
Actually, it's usually about 20%.
Which is bad!
But not as bad as the people at Money Mart. They just want to screw you over. Here's how they ruin your life.
They target the desperate, the people with no money, no savings, and very little income. They call it a loan, but really it's a debt sentence.
Can anyone guess what their interest rate is? No one? It's a big old festering 59.90%.
You heard that right. If you don't pay on time, you pay over half of what you actually borrowed. Most people who rely on Money Mart can't afford this.
You know who else can't afford anything? Students.
That's right, everyone. Money-hungry banks target students that just got into university, and they try to give them credit cards. They're uneducated. They're innocent. They don't know anything.
They'll start you off slow with a spending limit of $500. That makes it seem like it's no big deal. But what happens when you don't actually have the $500 to spend? Where does the money come from if it's not yours or you can't pay it back?
Surprise! The answer is nowhere. When credits aren't paid off of your credit cards, banks charge interest. They really want their money back, and that's how they get you.
I'm actually busy.
I'm with your bank! I'm here for your money, your interest, your house, and your whole soul! Now I know what you're all thinking. How do you pay off your excessive spending habits without the use of a credit card and without lugging around a big bag of cash?
It's simple. Use a debit card.
The biggest difference between the two is that a debit card uses your money in the bank. Again, a credit card uses someone else's money.
So when you screw up, it's not always that bad. Debit cards won't let you overspend. You can't spend money you don't have, you silly goose.
The transaction simply won't go through.
But be careful, it is possible for your bank balance to go below zero. If you have overdraft protection, which really is protection.
It's just a fancy word the banks use to tell you that they'll let you go into the negatives, and then they'll charge you for it.
Meaning that you're bankrupt. And then you become even more bankrupt.
Fortunately, unlike with a credit card, this won't happen unless you want it to happen. Overdraft protection is optional. If you don't have it, then you simply can't spend the money that you don't have.
That's called getting declined and publicly shamed at the grocery store.
Which is a lot better than having months upon months of debt.
All in all, a debit card is far less dangerous than a credit card. Pros of a credit card, nothing. Don't get one, next point.
Wrong! We totally threw credit cards under the bus, but there are actually some good features.
Emma, you didn't have to tell them that.
Well, these idiots deserve to know how to use a credit card properly.
Fine, but don't come crying to me when you have massive debt and you're...
Anyways, the first thing you need to know is that if you're a smart spender, you can increase your credit score. This lets you borrow even more money.
That's really a good thing.
And banks will be more inclined to loan you money for big purchases like a house and other expensive things.
Since we're going down this path, I'll admit there are other benefits to a credit card if you use it right. You can get cash back, air miles, please sponsor us, 2% off groceries and 1% off gas.
But only if your card has these features. Not all of them do.
I suppose the only other benefit I can think of is that a credit card helps pay for your expenses. Some people don't get paid until the end of the month.
Like me.
Which can make it hard to pay for things like groceries in the middle of the month.
To reiterate, credit is bad. Debit is good.
Once you know all about credit cards and debit cards, it should look a little something like this.
Thanks for watching about credit debts things.
Oh, this is all you get for looking at a high school student video for a life skill.
Cut. Get off screen.
Fortunately, Fortunately, unlike with a credit card, this won't happen unless you want it to happen. Overdraft protection is optional. If you don't have it, overdraft protection is optional. If you don't have it, then you simply can't spend it.
That's called getting to collection.
Fortunately, unlike with a credit card, this...
Emma, you did it perfectly.
Wait. Okay.
Since we're going this path, I'll admit these